Good morning, everyone. I'm Shelley Mazer. The California Labor Management Initiative is one of our projects, and we are delighted to have you all here this morning. Thank you so much for joining us here in San Diego.
I think what we need right now in the educational system are organizations like LMI that are outreaching and bringing people together.
Gosh, it is just such a great pleasure to be with you here today. So much great work has gone on in the state of California as we've developed over the last 7 years this thing and this effort, this new way of business that we call the California Way. California Labor Management Initiative really stands out as kind of the definition of what that's all about. We're not talking about the things that divide us. We're talking about the ways that we can come together and collaborate.
The role of trust is incredibly important and probably underappreciated. Our ability to open ourselves up in deep and meaningful and genuine ways with one another actually is a precursor to trust being formed and developed.
The role of trust is being in a secure environment where your opinion, your thoughts, your voice is heard and it's validated.
When you listen to people, if you address even the smallest issue for them, it shows that you listened. Acknowledging what you hear is what builds the trust with the entire employee group, and that's where you can really make change.
This is a grassroots effort that comes up from all of the insights that you have, what your schools need, what your children need, what your community needs, what your staff needs. We can figure out an alternative and work together.
How we are together is really important. It's a really complex set of moves and skills to be able to really collaborate with people. We've really got to be building and nurturing our relationships, and that takes a long time. We know that trust is associated with all manner of positive outcomes for kids and for adults. If we know that already, when we start thinking about the outcomes that we want to have together, the quality of our relationship should be one of those important outcomes.
We're a partnership. What do we do? And it becoming a we instead of what are you going to do? What am I going to do?
It is a team effort. I don't just look at it like I need to engage all of our employees. We need to engage our parents. We need to engage our students. We need to engage our teachers and our classified and administration.
It's the culture, it's a collaboration, and it's the structures and systems that we put into place that will remain because it is such a dynamic culture.
If you really in an organization want to have meaningful change, you have to organize your meetings and your discussions so that you think together.
And the only way you get that is when the leader has a history of engaging and dealing with someone as a fellow human being, and that's essentially the basis of trust.
I ask you to share the trust, to think about ways to build the trust, to think about the time for action, and that time for action is now. Thank you for being here and have a great Summer Institute.